go back, the one thing is that I would have been a bit more aggressive on shareholding. If it's one thing I would say, to Adrian and myself, going back then, I love the business so much, I'd like to own more of it. That's the one thing I would have said to myself as a mid-20-year-old, be a bit bolder on the shareholding. It's the only area I've got, and it's actually not massive regret, but an element of regret. I think I wish I owned more of the business.
I think my, as Barry alludes to, I think we've made very few incorrect steps. So I don't have many regrets. So if I go back, I guess the advice is I would do this, which I think we did with a deep conviction about a real competitive societal advantage, if we could add real value. And I would do it with a real quality of shareholders, which I think we have. Long-term shareholders that aren't trying to flip the business or whatever, that really are long-term supportive. So I'm kind of being verbose. I think we had a very good ride, but I think the basis of it was values-driven, purpose-driven, with great shareholders. And that would be my advice if I went back to being 20 years old again. I think the most, in my view, Barry, you can comment. My view, I guess, is leadership, I think, is about purpose and giving people hope. I guess this goes without question, you should be ethical, but I think that purpose and hope should be authentic. I think that an ethical leader can have frailties and weaknesses and all kinds of vulnerabilities, but I think a great ethical leader is someone who takes people towards a purpose that is good for society in an authentic way. And there's no formula to that, but I think that would be my view. And something I always put in is a sense of optimism and hope. That is the role of a leader, certainly to my mind, an ethical leader.
Look, from an international perspective, it's fantastic. First of all, we've got great people. I think South Africans are quite entrepreneurial generally. They use their initiative. Great skill set here in Johannesburg. You get unbelievable individuals. Also, more lately, there's a differentiation between earning dollars and spending rands. If you're able to actually get that right, with the kind of skills you can get here in South Africa, I think that kind of leverage is, if you can exploit that, I think there's significant value in that. And, I think there are a lot of opportunities for South African businesses to offer services around the world with a rand expense base and dollar earnings. But it's, for us, it's also the home of discovery and the heartbeat of where all the intellectual property was developed.
In crises, there's always big opportunity that people run away from. And then I kind of have a very deep conviction that seeking positive signals gives you a better sense of reality. People jump to negative conclusions all the time. So mine is not a hope, it's not a naive optimism, just think about good things and they'll happen. It's tactical. It's a belief that you get a balanced view by seeking the positive, not just the negative. And I think the story of discovery has been, we've always tended to do better by building in difficult times.
Yeah, and I'd like to add to that, Alec, that I find a lot of people don't want to build businesses. It's a lifetime of work. Build a business over many years. I think, and all people that work at Discovery are on the same track, that we're building this thing together for the benefit of society, for the benefit of staff, etc. And that's how businesses should be done. It's not about the quick buck and making money, and it's about building a proper business that offers service to clients, that means something to society, that employs a lot of people, that people want to work for and aspire to work for. All these kinds of things, for me, that's what it's about. That's what brings enjoyment.
I think trust and collaboration, frankly. I think those points you've raised. Obviously you need commonality of vision and purpose and aggression about market and whatever. But I think a good partner is about shared values, about trust and collaboration. And I think, Alec, to your earlier point, I think a lot of the debate about the new world is, do you work at the office or do you work at home? It's not about those physical things. I think that the companies that will thrive are the ones where the intangible issues of values, of purpose, are completely alive. And I think Barry's point, collaborating with partners that you trust, that you can build with, that you can rely on, is fundamental. And I think we've done a good job of that. I think it's good for us for the future. So these are tough times, but I think very profound times.